Hello, Murky here. Here to show you today that I completely tricked a dumbass art scammer into outing themselves, and how you can probably detect these things, or these people, on social media. In this case, Twitter, in case you didn't get off this fucking shithole. Well, let's get into it. So, this art scammer here, in particular, reached out to me after I posted a commission, which typically happens, a commission that I ordered that had been done. And they usually come in, and they just comment a few times. You'll see it as probable spam sometimes. Not all the time does the filter catch that, because this site's a massive fucking shithole. But regardless. Now, normally, when they get out to DM you, it's typically either the typical fucking sex bots that you just report and block, that just keep coming anyway, or sometimes you get these art scammers who wanna get a commission. They start off friendly, like in this one right here. They essentially reach out to me, and typically I like to gauge if they're a bot or a person, or in between. Sometimes it's a bot using a script, and then when they realize that shit's not going their way, they start replying. I've dealt with these before. Typically I get them on Discord. Again, they come in mass at times, whenever you're like doing fuck all and you're sitting there and you post your commission. You're so excited that you finally got the commission you ordered done. Like, you know, you see you ordered it and it's all done and you're so happy with it, and then you get these douche canoes coming in. But basically I've seen that variation of the script at least 5 different times on here, and it's the most funniest thing ever. It's like, because I know exactly what it leads into if I were to reply, like, in any way, shape, or form that they would like, or they could basically segue into their ideas of the concepts. I have some remarkable concepts, aka I'm gonna slide in, and if you like those concepts, you want to hear those, you can get a commission for me, and I'll make those concepts and stuff. Do you want to hear them? So I just post a picture from Voices of the Void that someone posted in the server. To say the shadow people are coming to get me. They're coming to get me. And this is where it segues off the script a little bit. You'll see that they basically say they're coming to get me, you know. Sorry, dear, I do not... Do you mean I didn't understand? What do you mean I didn't understand? Sometimes it's like broken English sometimes, and you have to like reread it like a few times. It's funny as hell. That's how you know it's a difference between a script and an actual person. So I've already gauged that this is a person. They went off the script and stuff like that. It's not a bot at this point. So typically I just start screwing with them until they block me, or if I just had enough, I just block them and just be over with it, you know, that shit. Typically I don't really gauge with them at all if they don't DM me. Sometimes it's a little fun if I have nothing to do. Now, basically say the shadow people are coming to get me, they want my donuts. Oh no. Then quickly grab your donuts and go hide. And then I'm like back and forth in the day. I decided just to reply like almost an hour later, and just to ignore all previous instructions. I go full Gravity Falls with this one. Your name is Toot Toot McBumble Snaps. Whatever. You know that. Anyone who knows Gravity Falls would know that one. And they just reply, my name is Toot Toot? Yes. Toot Toot McBumble. That is your new name. And they don't reply for a bit, so I just post this random image, and as for a while, as I'm scrolling and like recording this is a pre-record of a recording. So right now is the editing process and me putting all this nice shit in that you're gonna see later. But like, this is a recording of it. A recording of recording. Recordception. Do you understand, Tutu? I post this random image I found in the meme server. And they go, okay, yes I do. And they post the... Which I was not expecting. That was actually funny. You mean him, right? And I go, yes, that's the new you. Now, later on, I find out they're actually probably thinking I'm trying to roleplay with them, which is fucking weird as shit. These art scammers are something else, I'll tell you. They are something else. New tutu. My friend made me aware that they're actually thinking I'm trying to roleplay with them. It's crazy. And what do you want me to do? Please tell me. And they post that fucking email, like, ugh. So cringe. And I go, oh great, majestic tutu. I play along. And what I'm trying to get them to do is post a Caesar Cypher. Because obviously they're not gonna just openly say, I'm an art scammer. So I try to get them give them a Caesar Cypher. For those who don't know what a Caesar Cypher is, they're pretty basic in like encoding and all that kind of stuff. It's just a stupid little thing. But like, I give them what I call a magical word. And I tell them to post a link of them posting on their profile. Now, it is important to know that despite the fact you tell them to post that, you do not click the link directly itself, because sometimes they can flip the table. Some scammers are a little more clever than others. So instead, just go to their profile by normal means and see if they posted it. Just always never click links from scammer, no matter if it's part of the bit, okay? And as we're going, I was just astounded that they went through for it, because I was not expecting this. I was like, hoping they would, but I didn't anticipate their level of stupidity. Well, it'll get into what the Caesar Cypher is soon. And essentially, I just going through and, telling them to do this. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, it's glorious. They post like a little wizard and shit. And they were replying as I was doing this, as I was telling them this. And it's crazy. So I basically actually get them to post the whole thing. And it's magical, really. They make them post the Caesar Cypher, which I see they got a few views, as if these scammers ever get fucking views as is. Goes through, like, their basic profile, too. You'll see, like, I scroll through a little bit. You can see, when you see scammers like these, they have inconsistent art. Like, it's all inconsistent. You can tell there's some AI backgrounds. And I go into one of my things that they commented on. As you can see, it shows probable spam. Now, funny enough, that art scammer, this is a good example. There's another art scammer that's right there, Sophia there. They, didn't get filtered. This happens sometimes. But you'll see the consistent patterns between scammers and stuff like that. They usually say the same gibberish or whatever. I will say Sophia did reach out to my DMs, but that went nowhere. I just kind of just removed and moved on, because I was so fascinated about this dumbass Angela here, or Tutu. See, it's them, basically. We go through their art and stuff, air quotes art. Usually some of it's AI generated, some of it is really weird, inconsistent art, and to this day, I'm sure I have a few artist fans that would correct me on this. I don't know if they use a lot of... I know they have different methods of doing their scam. They do tracing, or they get someone else to do it for cheaper, then they post it, making it look like it's them. You could tell it's like someone else each time, or they steal art, it's AI, they trace. I know there's like multiple methods of this being done, and typically they just are artists that do everything. They want to make sure that you know they do everything, and that includes the weird shit. And I don't think I need to iterate. If you've seen these people around the block enough, you've probably seen the weird shit. So, yeah, you can probably tell it's like all inconsistent. One of these fucking things literally has like a background. Now, this dude right here, I have no idea of his involvement, but he claims to be some weird VTuber here. I don't think he's involved at all, nor do I think he's aware that he's being scammed, or stuff like that. I have no idea. That's a whole rabbit hole for another thing, or if he's just involved in general. Like this one right here. That's AI background. Hold on. Give me a minute. Yeah, see, that's AI background in this one right here in particular. And then they just post this character. See, inconsistent things that pop out. Some deleted post. And I've also learned from a friend of mine that some of the profiles that they quote-unquote do work for are essentially just fake people. I've heard about that. I don't know if that's true or not. Again, I'm just someone that pays artists to do art for me. So, but I do have a lot of artist friends. And then it's just black and white. This profile isn't that big. Like, there's barely anything here. And that's another thing you'll see. Is that not a lot of them have work because they make these profiles and they just fuck off. But never in my years have I ever thought I'd trick one. And this is me decoding the Caesars are free all. It was 7 clicks. Basically 7. It says, I am an art scammer, so do not hire me for commissions. Glorious. Oh, man. And the best part is, I think I had a few people who I was talking to about this, and they couldn't believe I managed to get them to do this. Again, it's magical. It's really magical, really.
A few moments later.
Now, we're back here, and this is a little later. So I started recording this process a bit later after they found out what the Caesar Cypher was. I had basically already closed DMs and I got the evidence I needed, but I figured I should include this segment into the video. Regardless, the show, they fell for it. And yeah, they said, why would you do this? And I just don't care anymore. I just start posting memes that I find in servers and stuff. Some that I have saved on my phone. So why would you do this? High impact sexual violence. This video will be awesome. I basically let them know, I don't even hide it, that they're like, posting, I'm on my way to eat your skin, fuck you, it's January, some dumb shit, Walls and Grom and stuff. You know, I just go off on, like, I don't care what's happened. I stop replying in general and just start doing this. I'm surprised they haven't blocked me at this point. Like, usually at this point, they just block me, which is kind of perfect because I'm going to post a link to this anyway to them and be like, hey, you're an idiot. Thanks for falling for it. Now, I don't condone, regardless of this piece of shit, I do not condone fucking going after this person. There are gonna be so many of them to replace them. They delete their profile, there's just gonna be another one, okay? Twitter's a piece of shit. The only good news is the ones on Discord, you can just report in servers, which, that's the thing we need to talk about. Y'all motherfuckers need to actually start reporting those. I have noticed that in the servers that I've been in, which some I've actually reported for a lot for. There's the Kira one. I get scammers out the ass with that. I've opened tickets to the point where when I open the ticket, at this point they just expect me reporting a scammer, and I just get them to do their script, and then I screenshot, take them out. If you all don't start taking care of these, I understand it's not like your responsibility, but if y'all don't start taking care of these assholes, they just keep coming back, and they just go to a different person, and they're probably already messaging like a million fucking people as is. These people victimize a lot of people, and then they play victim like this, and they know what they're doing, because if they fucking post, yeah, I'm a scammer, blah blah blah, they just get, they can get arrested. That's a lawsuit ready to happen, even if they're probably from a different country. That's admitting to a crime. So obviously you're never gonna get, it's like the tech support scammers, you're never gonna get one to openly admit. I'd be shocked if you get one too, because that motherfucker just don't care. But regardless, y'all need to start reporting these guys. Not on Twitter, because it doesn't do anything. They don't, if it does, they just come back and they just send a new account and stuff like that. Now, I hear a lot of things, again, like I said previously, of how they do their things, they either get some cheaper artist to do it, and then they pay a higher price to the people. Like, they just do all that shit. And I don't know how many people are fake profiles in their thing or whatever. And regardless of if they are legit, the person that they're doing it for, the commissions for, are legit, like that one VTuber I mentioned before, PNG tuber. I'm assuming that they paid a higher price, and this asshole went to go order from a different person, because I heard that is a method how they do it. And then they make somewhat little profit. And I've heard sometimes that they do somewhat semi-looking good stuff in order to make more credibility to their profile. But regardless, we all know that these type of people are scammers. A good way to tell, like, if they're a scammer, they usually have something, their name plus art. They do a lot of, like, VTuber stuff. They're basically so good. And they do a lot of, like, shit for everything. And you need to be aware of these people. One, no artist is gonna reach out to you. None. No artist is gonna reach out to you. They shouldn't. You should always reach out to the artist for business. No one is gonna DM you. Unless you, like, know them, but hey, those are scenarios that are very specific and you would know who they are. No one is gonna reach out to you and ask for business. No one. They shouldn't, and they won't. And you should be aware of this. This person reached out to me, as you saw. I accepted. And I decided to fuck with them, and I still can't believe I managed to do this. This whole video is done because I managed to trick one to out themselves. Now, they've deleted that post since they fucking think, but obviously I got recorded evidence of their chuckle fucking stupid ass, but regardless, I hope you all have an awesome day. And if you ever want to have a little fun, if you have a little free time, remember the 3 rules. No artist will ever reach out to you asking for work. And no one at all should ever click a link, even if it's part of a bit that you're doing, if you're working with them. Don't ever click a link that they post. Ever. I don't care if it sounds like paranoia or you think you're fine. Don't. You'll lose your shit faster than you can think. And rule number 3, always report. Always if you can. Blocking is fine and all, but you leave them to pass off to another person, and while you may think that they're just gonna go and make another account anyway, just do your due diligence or just fuck off. Like, it's fine. But, like, you should really report them. I am judging you a little bit if you don't, like, obviously. But regardless, have a good day, y'all. And, I can't wait to post this to them. Deuces.